For today's adventure, Lisa had to work, so I'm flying solo. That means we are going to go to one of the quirkiest roadside attractions in Minnesota. Let's go! There's something about these quiet back roads, rolling hills, power lines, just enough curve to make you wonder what's around the bend. I've learned over time that the most interesting stories rarely live on the main highway. If you're the kind of person who likes wandering with purpose, or maybe just following curiosity, make sure to subscribe. That's what we're doing here today. Today we're in Darwin, Minnesota, population less than 400, and they have one big roadside attraction. Minnesota is known for a lot of the world's largest attractions. There's, in roadside style, like the world's largest hockey stick. There's the world's largest pelican in Pelican Rapids. Jolly Green Giant is here, and also, let's see, the prairie chicken in Roadside. There's tons of them. There's crows and loons and ducks. You can find them all scattered throughout Minnesota in these little towns. But here in Darwin, we have the biggest ball of twine rolled by a single person. So I went around town and asked some people, and it turns out the mayor works right down the street. And so I'm getting an opportunity to talk to Josh Johnson, the mayor of Darwin, Minnesota.
Darwin for me is about the people. I mean, it's a community that cares for each other, supports one another. We often say in Darwin, you know, it's the twine that binds, and that means a couple of things. The twine ball is obviously an important part of a community. It's representative of Darwin to a lot of the world. They think the twine ball, they think of Darwin. But in Darwin, that's the heart and soul community, but it's also really a representation of how tightly knit we are, how we'll support each other and care for each other. So I guess, like I said, for me, Darwin is about the people that make up this community. So my grandfather was actually mayor for 29 years, and he moved to Darwin. He was from North Dakota. He met my grandmother, who was from Ada, which is northern Minnesota. Francis A. Johnson, who of course rolled the twine ball for 29 years, 4 hours a day, every day, was a Darwinite as well. Lived right here on Highway 12, and was very involved in the Darwin community. And like we often say here, like, you know, we're fortunate. It's a very wholesome attraction. You know, it's kind of, if you're going out of the way to see a giant ball of twine, you're usually pretty good people.
My name is Vern Proth. I'm the Darwin historian, I guess, is what they tell me. Well, my father went to work for the creamery in 1945 as the butcher at the creamery. And when the creamery closed and moved to Litchfield, my dad bought the place and kept the shop going. And then I bought it from him. and kept it going until just lately.
I mean, how do you feel, having lived here your entire life, how do you feel Darwin has changed and or gotten better?
Well, you know, we've got a lot more houses in Darwin now, but when I was younger, there was a lot fewer houses, but a lot bigger families. So that's why the population hasn't really changed. We've got a lot more houses, but really no more people than we had 75 years ago, you know. So.
Do you have any fond memories of growing up here?
Oh, you couldn't have had a better place for a time to grow up than the 40s and the 50s out here in Darwin. It was great. You know, it was, I can't conceive of a better time to grow up than the 1940s and 50s. It was right after the war, right after the Depression. Everybody was working, everybody was happy as they could be. And it was just a good time to be a kid. The only thing we had to worry about is the Russians. I was just talking about that last night to one of my friends, and we used to have to crawl under our desk. And I always wondered, and I still wonder, why would anybody want to bomb Darwin? There's nothing here.
Darwin may be known for one man's obsession with twine, but the real story is the people who've stayed wrapped up in this place for generations. In a town this small, it's easy to find what matters: history, pride, and neighbors who know your name. And if you stay long enough, you start to realize these stories aren't stuck in the past. They're still being lived, one quiet day at a time.